Hey everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be the end of my Turbine trilogy videos, and I did say in my Daylight review that I was going to pick this movie up. I did not know I was going to get it as soon as I did, but yeah, I got it. So we have got Dragonheart, and I have to admit Turbine done another fantastic job with this release. But the question is the picture quality and the sound, the Dolby Atmos, is it anywhere near as good as Twister and Daylight? We will get to that now in a second. But if anyone's not really aware of this movie, it's about the last dragon on Earth and this disillusioned Dragon Knight Slayer. The two of them have to kind of pair up to kind of go up against this evil king who has been granted partial immortality. Now there's a bit more to the film, but I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But I have to admit, I have not seen this film since it came out on DVD, and it really is a fun movie. I wasn't expecting to enjoy it near as much as I did, but yeah, it's a good film, and it's a shame I left it for so long to actually revisit this movie. It has a very good cast as well. You got Dennis Quaid, who plays the Dragon Slayer in this movie. You've got Sean Connery, who plays the voice of Draco. He's the dragon in the movie, and it's always great to hear a dragon with a Scottish accent. And I have to admit, Sean Connery did a good job with it. You've also got Nina Myers in this film. You've got Jason Isaacs, and you've also got David Thewlis, who plays the king in this movie. And he really is a right bastard in this film. And I thought he did a good job in it. The film is also directed by Rob Cohen, and just like my Daylight video, he directed Daylight. He's a bit of an underrated director, I'm not going to lie. He has directed some very interesting movies. Unfortunately, you don't hear a whole lot from him anymore, which is a bit of a shame. The film had a budget of 57 million and it grossed just a little over 115 million. So before I get on to talking about the 4K, not the 4K, the new HD transfer and the Dolby Atmos, I'm going to just quickly take you around this set and show you everything you get with it. So let's get to it. Right, so here we go, Dragonheart, and love the artwork on this, I really do. But it's definitely not the original artwork, as far as I do remember the original cover, and it's definitely not this. So I don't know if this is newly commissioned artwork they've done for this Turbine release. But either way, I do think it looks amazing, so well done on that one. So take us down to the side of it here, or the spine of it. And you got Dragonheart there, and you got your Turbine on the left, and you got your Universal down at the bottom as well. So then take it around to the back. And what I will do is I'll put the features up like I always do and let you look at the technical aspects of it as well. So that's it there. And then I will scroll down, and that is a lot of the features that you do get with it. So yes, there is Dolby Atmos, there is the Aero 3D audio as well. And you've also got a few features here on the right hand side. So yeah, there's quite a few features in this release, and I don't know if this film has been out on Blu-ray already. I really don't know. I've never looked into it, but it's nice to see a decent amount of features for a film like Dragonheart. So yeah, right, so open it up, and this is the inside of it, and that is the artwork that I know now. That is the original cover, and that is quite beautiful. So I'm not quite sure why they put some new artwork, which I'm not really complaining. It's great to see two different types of artwork. So yeah, so I'll take us around to the spine of this one. And just like every other Turbine release, they haven't put the credits on the back. You have a few words that says what you will believe. And just like Twister, when you open it up, you get one picture complete. So that is very, very nice. So take this booklet out first before I show you the discs. Right, so this is your Dolby Atmos disc, and as you can see, it's kind of like the scales of the dragon. And then you have your Blu-ray disc. No, that's your Aero 3D audio disc as well. And then that leaves you with the inside artwork, which is very, very nice. So yeah, that is the box for the discs. Very, very nice. So I will take you on to the booklet, which is next, and this booklet definitely feels a lot, there seems to be a lot more to this booklet than the other ones. So yeah, take us around to the back of it there as well. And just like my previous videos, again, but I need to say it, this is a German release, and so everything in this booklet will be in German. But yeah, I had a great time with this movie. I had no idea it was going to be as funny as the film was. There's some great moments with Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery in this movie, and for that reason alone, I think the film is definitely worth checking out. Really was a surprise. So yeah, that is the booklet, and that is everything you get with this Turbine release. But before I do go, I am going to just put all 3 of these turbines together, just to give you an idea of what they look like. But as you can see, they do go very nice together, especially when you see them on the spines, which I will show in a second. And yeah, I have to give credit to Turbine. They've done a real great job with these releases, and hopefully we will see more from them. So yeah, that is Dragonheart, folks. Right, so there you go. That is everything you get with it, and it's Turbine done a great job with this, and all 3 of them do look absolutely amazing together. Right, so on to, I'm going to start with the HD, the new HD transfer on this. Unfortunately, it does not look near as good as Twister and Daylight. There is some weird picture processing going on with this one. There seems to be a level of sharpening that they've added to this picture that looks just a little unnatural, if I'm being completely honest. When you do see Dennis Quaid for the first time in this movie, you'll see what I mean. It just doesn't look quite right. But having said that, the picture quality is still very pleasing to the eye. And I think for the most part of it, I think a lot of people will get a lot of enjoyment out of the picture quality in this. There's some fantastic colour in this movie as well, and you need your colours to be right for a film like this. It's all outdoors, you got a lot of natural light. And for the most part, does look very pleasing. There is a nice level of grain going during this movie as well that won't distract anyone, and there is some nice detail to be seen as well. So all in all, look, the HD transfer is quite decent. Like I said, there is some weird processing going on as well that does kind of hamper the picture quality a bit, and it's definitely the worst picture quality of the 3 films that I have been talking about. So the Dolby Atmos, just like the picture quality, it was a little bit of a letdown. It's definitely not near as good as Daylight and Twister. But having said that, there is some good moments in it, mainly down to the dragon in it. There's scenes in it where, you know, there's just dialogue just going on between Dennis Quaid and Sean Connery, and he's flying above him, and he's doing circles around him, and I have to admit, the Atmos captures that absolutely perfectly. You know, 1 minute it's going to your left speaker, to your centre, to your right, and then all of a sudden it goes straight into your overheads, and it's just flying all around the room. It really does sound impressive. Some of the most impressive Atmos you will hear on certain scenes. Draco's voice in it, Sean Connery's voice, you know, it was a bit of a letdown as well. It sounded a little mutish, if I'm being completely honest. You know, when you see dragon movies like The Desolation of Smaug, the Hobbit movie, when you hear Benedict Cumberbatch's voice in that, that's what I was kind of hoping we were going to get with this movie. Unfortunately, we didn't. It sounded very tame, unfortunately. The dialogue in this film was nothing near as loud as what Daylight was, but it didn't have to be, because there was just so much going on in Daylight. There wouldn't be near as much going on in this one. But don't get me wrong, folks. I know it sounds like I'm a bit negative when it comes to the audio. The Atmos still sounds amazing. It's just when you do compare it to Twister and Daylight, it just doesn't stack up near as good. So that is it, folks. That is Dragonheart, sorry. And so happy to finally have this in my collection, and such a fun movie. And if you have not seen the movie, do check it out. And do check it out in this release. I think you'd be very happy with what you see and hear. So that is it, folks. That is it. So as per usual, if you did like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could leave a comment down below. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. So take care, folks, out there, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.